Good evening all, how are we today? I hope you've been good. I know it's been a bloody long time since I've been on here, hasn't it? Feels like forever, guys, forever. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. What can I say? I'd like to say I've been lazy, but I've just been busy. Busy, guys, busy. Alright, you know, all the good stuff, you know, getting married. Yeah, I got married. Imagine that. Who would have thought I got married? Woohoo! Oh yeah. My stream eventually came up. There we go. And if I actually show you, you're not getting my safe enhancement tools, no. Alrighty. So if I actually look at my attendance, you'll see I haven't even been in that game. I have been that lazy. Sorry, I got an issue with my lighting. It's a warm one here. Alright, so at the moment my door is currently open, so if you hear something in the background, it's just my kids playing Xbox. I believe they're playing golf with his friends, possibly. So, you know. So, there we go. So let's grow some herbs. Hope you've all been good. That's the most important thing at the moment. I know I've been lacking everything lately, haven't I? Just not doing my chores as I should. I know, it's shocking. Oh, that's good. Need more Mountain Dew. Yeah. Really avoiding those mining dimensional seed portals. Does anybody else find themselves doing that? I know there's been a big decline over the last week as well. Like, everybody's like, oh, Elyon's so bad. Shut up. I don't care. I'm enjoying the game still. Oh no, I get one shot. Shoot first then. Like, jeez. Alright, like, let's change this up. I haven't done my Christmas themes yet. I know, guys. I'm a bit lazy. It's December. I am in the mood. I haven't been doing anything on my computer. I really haven't. So, there we go. Better tell the wifey that I'm streaming as well. So, and that her dinner is in the oven. What do you think? Harris Hellier? Did he knock it out of the park or what with this? Huh? Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about, right? Okay, what else can we craft? Nothing. We need to go fishing. Might set my character doing that later when I log off. Can we craft anything here? No, craft at all. I really haven't focused much on crafting on this character. Oh, I can make 21 wood. 8 seconds each. That's 2 minutes 48. You guys don't want to see that, do you? Nah, I don't think so. No. So, upgrade a transcendent runestone skill attribute. How the heck do you do that? That's a good question, isn't it? Well, we better open it up. Other runestone upgrades can be used for process. Attempt a runestone, an upgrade on a runestone. Okay. Oh, apostle balance earrings. Yeah, I'll take them because, you know, got drain earrings, but we can't have drain and balance earrings, but, you know, it is what it is. So we need to upgrade a rune. What rune have we got? Well, 8. Let's start off with, I'll Damn it, I knew I just did something I didn't want to do. No, there it is. I do want the fire one, but it won't go in that slot. Linked healing. Who wants to do linked healing? I don't want a golem. Now, I've got some interesting stuff to tell you guys about later as well. Do you know who's singing this? Do you know who's singing this? Come on. I want somebody to have a guess. Oh, that must have been it. Vitality. Yeah, that's it. Should we upgrade this bugger? Oh no, because I don't have another one of the same type. Wow, we've got a lot of those. So let's just... Not that I don't think. I don't know. Let's... I know it's saying I've got bugger all runes at the moment as well. That's fine. Maximum stamina 50. Vitality. Stamina. What the hell? Energy. Stamina. Vitality. Critical hit. There's a good one. Skill attribute point. That's better. Now, this is actually really interesting. I haven't been on for so long. I've forgotten what I should be looking to do. Right? Like, that's always interesting. There's definitely runes that want to go more than others, right? I want more purples. Purples are where the shizzle is at, but we've got really crappy purples there, don't we? Ooh, I get the love hearts back from the missus. Woohoo! These are terrible. Stamina, vitality, and stamina. Like, seriously. You know, I believe I have a herd of elephants in my house, and also sorry about the static. I'm running my fan in here tonight as well, because yeah, it is really warm. All right, we'll just go with, you know, the good old yellow, right? Let's upgrade the yellow. What do we got? My phone's blowing up at the moment. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. It hasn't made a noise almost most of the day. Well, actually, it has. Why is it when you're on a day off, other staff members feel that they need to ring you? Right? Like... Oh, we're going to enter into the training field. That's pretty easy. But let's grab our little petty pets to start off with, because that, boom, there you go, 33 fate. We've got all of our skill points up there that we want to have up. Well, a few that I don't want, but, you know, we'll work with it. Alright. So, Dimensional Portal, Hall of Honor. Training fields. Let's go do that for a second. So what have I missed out on lately, guys? What's been happening? Tell me. Drop me a line. Let me know what's going on. You know? Like, happy to chat here. You know. It's You're going to put up with my bad singing here. Oh, Zephyria. Sophia, even. Oh, the illustrious 3D printer. How is it going? What do you fix on it this time? Because I know you had the leveling rig and you moved it slightly and it completely screwed it up. Good. Glad to hear. Let's see if we can kick the butt of these dudes down here. Ah, yay. What was the cause of the problem? It would have been something so stupid too, I reckon. Always is. Always is. I swear. Well, it's not good when you do this in PvE mode, but anyway. Well, that was the wrong way to dodge that thing, wasn't it? Damn. Now, I love this. Whee! Okay, at the moment I need to redo the E-steps because I replaced the extruder, which was cracked. Oh. Oh my gosh. You know, I absolutely hate the way society is lately, or has become in the last 20 years. Like, everything is made of plastic. Everything is made to only last for a short amount of time so that we spend more money, right? Like, you know, I look back at my grandparents and probably your grandparents or great-grandparents. Everything was made out of steel, cast iron, this, you know, you repaired it. You had wood furniture that was actual wood, proper hardwood, not pine and stuff like that. Or if it was pine, it was treated correctly. You know, all this stuff these days, it's just not made to last. And yeah, it comes at a price that it is cheaper. But at the same time, what's the point? You get 2-3 uses out of it, bam, she's dead. It's cracked, it's broken, you gotta go buy another one. Like, you know, it's just ridiculous, really, when you think about it. Even a light globe. Take a light globe. The original painting didn't actually have a timeline of how long it'd last. It wasn't until somebody else, you know, decided that it was time that we could make more money off it by, you know, having it only last a certain amount of time. You know, that's when things decided to change. It did start on printer ink, right? Like, yeah. It's cheaper to go buy a new printer than what it is to buy ink for the damn thing half the time. If you just want something for around the house. Like, you know, $15, $20 will get you a bloody printer, but it's going to cost you $60 for new ink for your old printer that you've already got. Doesn't mean it's going to last any longer. Or even better. Then there's printer head issues that are caused by no apparent reason. Right? Like, it's just, it's just ridiculous how everything is stacked up in that kind of way. They're really just forcing us to keep buying and buying and buying, and right? $60 for yeah, exactly. Or even better, I bought a printer once that cost me, it was like, I think it was $19. It was on clearance special. The ink for that printer was $170. Seriously, $170 bloody dollars. You know, like, damn. It's just crazy. the world is insane. You know, like, here I am playing on a plastic computer made of silicon and God knows what else that will need to be replaced in, you know, in less than 2 years, because if I want to keep streaming, I'll have to keep up with the beta everything and whatnot. You know, it's one of those things. I do like how you can still go buy like a 2018 Apple and that will still, 2012 Apple, and it will still perform better than most of the Intel PCs out there at the moment. As long as you don't want a game on it, that's fine. But you know, like, it's just, it shouldn't cost more than the printer. No, nothing should. It should be a small replacement part, encouraging you to keep that original printer. You know, like, but it's ridiculous. You know, we're going through a car shortage worldwide because we can't purchase brand new cars because there was a fire in an Asian factory that took out a chip component maker that you know, produces the majority of the chips for everything from computers to cars and everything else like that. And there's on average about 6,000 of these tiny little chips that go into the bloody cars. That one factory burnt down. Now we're all going, oh, we've got to wait 6 to 9 months for a brand new car. It's not COVID. No. No. Oh, and the only reason Intel's going to do that right now is because of the Elon Musk and Microsoft agreement that went through yesterday, I think it was, wasn't it? Like, you know. And then you've got, you know, companies like Nvidia who are lowering the production so that they can drive the cost of the GPUs up. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. I hate the world. I seriously do some days. It's just... right? Well, yeah. The new Windows 11 scheduler and AMD forcing their hand. Yeah, well, they need competition, right? It's good that AMD's forcing their hand, but at the same time, they're really not addressing a lot of the issues that should be addressed with PCs and how things could be better, right? Like, you know, technology's there, but we're just not going to use it, right? Why use it when it's easier to just to blow everything off? Moore's Law. Wow. Yeah. It's an absolute crazy one, isn't it? Like, you know, so many people don't realize what's actually happening out there, right? Like, and it won't take much to get there. There's only so small we can make things. Well, that's exactly right. You know, unless they're going to start actually, you know, mass producing nano stuff, which they're not willing to, because that's just going to open up a whole plethora of stuff that they're not willing to release to everybody. Instead, you know, that's just going to be what, you know, the security forces and everybody else and governments get to use, right? Like, you know, it's a corrupt system. Just like our politicians. All politicians around the world are corrupt. You know, there's just some out there, like, you know, as bad as this is going to probably sound, like Kim Jong-un, right? We all know he's corrupt, but at the same time, he doesn't deny it. He just runs a whole country and says screw everybody. Like it's Zen 3, oh jeez. Zen 3, I haven't actually looked into Zen 3 all that much, so I can't comment on it all a heck of a lot, or if any actually. It's way out of my league of understanding it at current times without doing some research. Anything with the name Zen, my best mate's nickname is Zen, and he's pretty good guy. So I am so happy that Stream Beats has produced the Christmas songs. So we're listening to the Stream Beats Christmas album so that we can help donate to the charity that they chose. All revenue that he makes from December for his Christmas Carols album is going to a charity. You know, some real tech head out there is probably just jizzed in their pants to say it, alright? Like 5 nanometer, you know, x86 CPUs, like that's stuff of dreams right there, you know, that's sci-fi equivalent, right? Like Area 51 stuff. Really? They've pushed the 11th gen to the end of this year? Yeah, they did. They released a small portion of them, I think just to, you know, satisfy the crowds. But, you know, like the DDR, what are we up to? DDR5 with it as well. I don't think there's a huge production of that. And all the motherboards and everything to match them up is just not going to be worth it. The next gen of AMDs, I think are gonna, you know, be. I would hope they're going to be the Intel killer eventually. You know, not that I'm an Intel hater. I run on an Intel at the moment. I just feel that, you know, wow. Zen 4, that's it. Yes. I just hope that, you know, the competition that's driven out there and AMD go back to their roots and become that massively great company that they originally were, that they targeted the market on a very specific market, being that, you know, that's the processor that does it all, right? But excels at gaming and yet can still just do all the rest of your tasks without a problem in the world. And also do, you know, your graphics design stuff. I feel that they've focused too much on gaming, but then they've lacked it because they've lost it, I should say, along the way, which is just really odd. Like, it's laughing all the way. Yeah. You're going to have to put up with me singing all the time. I love Christmas carols. I am terrible. Like, I am that father that puts on Mariah Carey and Bublé on Christmas Day, and everybody has no choice on it, all right? They have to put up with it. That's... Yeah, Zen 4 with 5 nanometer, like that, it's crazy. Crazy, I love it. I gotta hit 43 soon, guys. Yay! I've been so lazy lately. Well, lazy. I don't know. Maybe it's not lazy. I think probably better words would be that, You know, I've had more important life matters going on. Sleeping I'll have to work out the next one together. It's going to be good when we eventually get to it all, but how long? What's the cost going to be? You know, everything's going up so exponentially lately. Like, you know, GPUs here. I'll keep using GPUs because it's just freaking ridiculous. You know, you want to buy a decent GPU. Let's not even say a decent GPU. A 3070, right? Not a 3080, not a 3090, a 3070. It's $2,500 at least here in Australia. Seriously? $2,500 for a 3070. A 3060 is like $1,200 to $1,800, I think it is. The new AMD 6600, that is $700 here. That's it, $700. Yeah, it's probably comparable to a 3060, I guess, but it's just ridiculous. You know, I look at my old PC that I built over 10 years ago now, and I get inflation and all that kind of stuff, right? But I made my computer 10 years ago myself. I brought the parts retail and built it for $2,000 with the highest level i7. It had an amazing graphics card for the time. You know, I had 16 gig of RAM, which was massive at the time. Like, everybody else was running 2 to 4 gig, and I put 16 in the damn thing. Like, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, it was amazing. It's still running to this day without a problem. Well, I won't say without a problem. It's got its usual bugs, but you know, that's what you get with a 10-year-old PC, right? But when you look at PCs now, to get the same value, I've got to spend 10 grand at least in just parts. It's I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Let's have a look. We could register them, but we're not going to be. And we will have a look at our epic skills here. Rapid Frost Blast. That is the next expensive one. Amplified Fiery Blast. Ooh, that looks pretty sexy to use. What do we got here? Fiery Explosion. Everything. I use a lot more Frost. I don't really use Frost Blast, I don't think, but let's have a look at the skills here. Frost Shield, we've got that one unlocked. Probably should do Firehawk. Put an extra one into Firehawk, I guess, if I want. Wow, Firehawk make me jump through stuff if I go to that one. That'd be cool. Frost Hail. That's what we're after, I think. How many songs are in this playlist? Because it doesn't seem much. Oh, there's 4. Jeez, that's going to kill us. Still only 4 in there, aren't I? Oh no. Here we go. Let's see. Single albums. Sorry about this. Trying to find more than just the same 4 songs, right? There we go. Stream Beats Christmas. That's the one I'm after. That's got a lot more songs in there. Whew. A lot more instrumental stuff, but I can deal with that. I can't sit here and listen to the same 4 songs. I am super glad that you've got your 3D printer working though again there, Sophia, because there's nothing worse, right? Like, a lot of people probably think that I'm a lot of conspiracy theory in here, and yeah, I probably am. Conspiracy theorist even, right? Okay, so we already got Frost Bash. Frost Arc, we need to get that somehow. Frost Hail. Got Icy Prism, that's another good one. Fire Bloom. Maybe we should take Fire Bloom. Alright, Fire Bloom it is. That's what I'm going to grab there. Oh, let's see. Where is it? Fatal Fiery World. No. Here it is. Fire Bloom. Now to get 63 points. Oh, okay. So, where are we heading? Possible Vanguard base. Oh, really? Rank 2. We can do that. We can do that. Quite easy these days, because I learned a trick. Did you guys want to know a trick about Elyon? It's an interesting one. It's definitely an interesting one. Now, the trick with this game is not to work up this mana tree. It's to go down. Alright, so it doesn't matter where you start, whichever one you want to start off in, whether that's agility or preparation or destruction. I went destruction and I took the straightest path down here. I can always branch off from here, right? What'd I get? Lifesteal, right there. 3% lifesteal. Okay. So you got energy recovery, who cares? Healing, if you're a healer, if you want to take it, go for it. But honestly, this lifesteal, absolute godsend. Alright, guys? And I mean an absolute godsend. That thing, I was doing a Transcendent dungeon earlier, the annoying one with the shaking ground that stops you from moving and doing anything else and whatever else. Didn't die once. Why didn't I die? Because of that. It was like super, super duper crazy simple. Everything that you do, once you get that, every piece of damage you deal, you get 3% back. So, which I love when I probably won't even have to use my shield through this. I haven't touched my health potions. Alright, and if I look at the, let's make sure we kill everything off before I go, spruiking about this. Now, they are hard to get, alright, so they're going to cost you a little bit of money. I think it cost me about 100k in gold, alright. Now, let's just go with green, because I'm pretty... 200k gold, alright. Green Transcendent Stone, Awakening Stone. Need that. 200k gold, that's on my server at the moment. Might be more, might be less, whichever server you're on, alright. Is it so worth it? Heck yeah. Alright. Look at my health. Is it going down? Nope. I know this is not the hardest of dungeons. I get that. But I still should be taking some kind of damage, right? Alright, let's just pull this whole entire lot of douchebags here. No shield. Oh, look at that. Health going down. Health back up. Health back up. I'm at full health still. I'm at full health still. Done. Stupid. Love it. Oh, you need more mana. Okay. Oh, there we go. So I'm doing this one. I know it's easy. It's for a quest. Only reason I'm doing it for a quest. Yep. Alright. I'll shield up just to be on the safe side. I'll probably forget to do it coming through here a bit later on. Dodgy, dodgy, the red dots. Dodgy, dodgy, the red dots. Dodgy, dodgy, the red dots. Yeah. Oh no, he knocked me down. I don't know how you're supposed to get more than one of these things to hit him as such. Oh no, that hurt a lot. Let's heal back up. There we go. Everybody's frozen. Boomity boom boom boom. Boomity boom boom boom. Everybody's dying. I get blown up. Oh my gosh, twice in a row. Go me. I'm doing really good here, guys. Probably a little too confident for this, aren't I? Oh no, I'm back up to full health. No potion used. Alright. Just make sure you guys know there's not one potion that's been hit. Came in with 13. Haven't touched it. Alright. And this lifesteal one, you're going to use for a long time. Until you get probably over 500 skill point. Or... yeah, 500 skill point. 500 item level, sorry. I wasn't in the red. And once you get over that section, that's when things will start heating up for you. Woohoo! He's dead. Oh, yeah. What do we get? What do we get? Give us a purple. Give us a purple. I haven't... But oh, you suck. Oh. Just seeing where my kids are going. They were playing their Xbox in a room right next to me. I could see them. I'm guessing their mother's home. Oh, yes, my lovely wifey. I can say that now. Ooh, my wifey. Don't ask me why I turn British when I say that. Don't forget to use your channel points, guys, if you've got them. Drop your channel points. I like seeing channel points. Do I have anything good to use? Like, is there anything good in my channel points to use, right? I don't know. What am I doing here? I'm trying to find my channel points and what we can use in there. Channel points. What do we got? Highlight my message. Send me a wave if you've got 200. That's a pretty cool little helmet. You can choose an emote. You can ask me to modify a single emote. That's pretty cool. What are we going to do now? Enhance Knight's equipment through an enhancement of Titian. Oh crap. Do I have anything that I want to upgrade? That I'm game to try to upgrade. Because, you know. Should be able to enhance anyway. Any piece of equipment, but we'll see. Oh, I don't have the right things on me now, do I? So I've used all of them, Alright, gotta go to the bank, guys. Gotta go to the bank. Hey, okay, so off to the bank we go. Do some questing. Just doing the main quest at the moment, guys. The lovely yellow quest. Trying to catch up. You know, I had a week off, essentially. Literally, I haven't really been in game for almost a week. It's been crazy. And it's also been crazy watching everything that's been happening, and you know, sitting back and getting disappointed with a lot of things that I'm seeing, unfortunately. You know, and what I mean by that is that, you know, just unfortunately, so many people leaving the game. Like, it's a really good game. I get that there's issues. I get that people don't like being one hit. I don't PvP, so I avoid the RV. I don't really avoid the RVR zones. Do I get pissed off sometimes? Yeah. Like when Tanker King killed me the other week. Just questing Tanker, like, geez, man, he's up. But you know, like, there's always you know, something that people don't like about a game. It's a new game. Do you reckon the big games that came out when they first came out were awesome? God, no. You know, the biggest thing that I'm seeing at the moment is everybody's hating on Final Fantasy almost because there's massive queues to get into the servers. What do you expect? They weren't expecting this level of population to come in and go nuts like they have. Like, literally go nuts, right? Like, it's going to disappoint me if this doesn't work. You know that, right? We've got a 58.8%. If we get it 7, what do we got to get to? 10, don't we? 7, 9, 10. I'm gonna cry. Son of a bitch! Oh! Yeah, I know. People hate that part too, right? I hate that part too. But anyway, there goes 5 safe enhancement tools. Still got 58.5%. It'll work this time. Oh, failed. -1. Awesome. Yay. Oh, yay. We get it to +6. Woohoo! Son of a bitch! Oh my god! Huh. What the heck, right guys? What the heck? Oh my gosh. It's not even funny. Now I'm gonna have to reset it. But anyway, what do you do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very short break, guys, and I'll be back very, very soon. Just going to go see the wife since she's home, and my son who's just come back from baseball training. Won't be too long. Sorry about that all. Had to go see my lovely wife, my kids, and, you know, do all that kind of stuff. And what is going on here? There we go. Okay. Dimensional portal time! What dimensional portal do we want to do, guys? Oh, I can't do... Oh, jeez, I'm so close. It's probably going to boot me out if I go to... Oh, no, there's no 42s, is there? Maybe I should just go to Dragon Garden. Does Dragon Garden sound good? I think Dragon Garden sounds good. Let's head back to the house. I'm trying to save money here. So yeah, what I was saying earlier is get your green transcendent stone, get your life steal skill, because that's going to save you buying potions, right? You work it out. Jeez. I used to blast through potions so quickly, and you know, what are they? 1,300 gold each. You know, like, or more. Like it adds up super duper quick. So, get your lifesteal skill. That's number one in your mana tree. Go straight down. Deviate if you like. Do a zigzag, whatever. Just go down, get that life skill. As soon as you do that, then start heading back up and going for the good stuff, alright? But you'll find a better, quicker increase and a higher productivity by not having to die and reset all the time because of that lifesteal. 3% of all your damage. It's incredible. Alrighty, where are we heading to? Which one is it? No, we don't want windy. It's this one, isn't it? Pretty sure it's this one. Go for a bit of a auto travel. Oh yeah, there we go. Stretch legs. Oh, should have did this while I went and had a short break, right? So, another exciting thing that's coming up, guys. Another very exciting thing that's coming up is I'm going to be having some competition soon. All right. You'll have to keep an eye out on my social media. I'm just working out the finer points of how to set it all up. I don't have an exact way of what it's going to happen, but I can tell you that 6 people are going to win a code for the game that will give them a 7-day in-game blessing. Okay. Which it's awesome. It's good. I love it. You know, did I want Odin Skull? Where did I want, guys? Where did I want? No, I wanted Dragon Skull, didn't I? I went to the wrong spot after all. Bugger. I want this one. Let's go that way. If I look a little bit hot and bothered, it's because it's currently, let's find out what the temperature here is in Melbourne. It's a warm one today. It is currently 27 degrees at 8 p.m. That's Celsius. Let me just find out a conversion for you. If you're watching from the US or somewhere that uses Fahrenheit, if I could spell it, it'd certainly help. So, 80 degrees Fahrenheit today here, right now at almost 8 p.m. at night. It is a warmies one, alright? So, thank you very much for the follow there, Lolly oh, wow, I can't get the end of your name. Thank you very much for the follow though, lol. It's much appreciated, man. Or dude, or non-gender specific name. I don't know what to call people anymore. It gets confusing these days. I'm old. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Arrgh. Oh my gosh. This part. I hate this part. I forget that it only goes up to there. I got to go to Odin Sky, or I got to level to 43 to then go to Black Mecca. Alright. Let's just go grind. Let's go get to level 43. Then we'll go to Black Mecca. Kick some butt. Emerella, if you're watching, thank you very much for my TikTok like on my video that I posted like 2 weeks ago now. I was so lazy tonight even coming on here. I've been off for a week, right? Got married, all that kind of stuff, and I'm going to keep saying it because I'm very proud that I married the love of my dreams. All right, and I have been lucky enough to meet that person, and we've got our kids together, and it's been an amazing 8.5 years so far, and I can't wait for the next 80. She keeps telling me 80. I don't know how the heck that's going to happen. I'm almost 40. Like, could you imagine this face, or like withered or fat? Like, one of the two. I can't see me being either, right? But with tonight's stream, I just jumped on, started up and jumped on. There was no social media, there was nothing, just kicking it, you know, getting out there, having some fun. Isn't that what it's about, right? Have some fun. Let's talking about fun. Oh no, it's been an hour. What do we got that's around here? Let's just go find something over here. Oh, there's bugs out here, that'll do. Bugs work, don't they? Humans, bugs, I'll kill whatever. I really don't care. As long as they die, right? Everything dies sooner or later. Unfortunately. You look ugly, you can die, you can die, you can die. How many of these guys can we get together? Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, I jumped too far backwards, supposedly. That's alright. We'll get there in a minute. This won't take us too long, I don't think, guys. Then we'll be off to Black Mecca. You guys been to Black Mecca before? You enjoy Black Mecca? Have you been to Black Mecca? Or what have you done in Black Mecca? Is there a good grinding spot that you recommend in Black Mecca? Is that quick enough? Did I get it all out? Do you need more information? I cracked myself up, I swear. Alright, who's got a bad dad joke? I want to hear your best bad dad joke. If you've got one, let me know it. Drop it in the comments. I'll read it out. Whether you're on YouTube or on Twitch, let me know. I'm here. I'll read it out to everybody. We'll get it all going on. I was watching, what is it? Oh my gosh. Thunder Fury? I want to say Thunder Fury. Such a bad name. Right? Thunder Fury. I'm pretty sure that was the movie I watched earlier. It's terrible. Hilariously terrible. But, you know, that's the genre of it, I guess. Still no potion use, by the way, guys. We're going to see if we've still got 13 by the end of the stream. So remember that, 13 potions. That's what I've started with. That's what I'm aiming for at the end. Alright. So yeah. In between, I did two things the other week to this character. First one being the the green. Now completely forgotten. The green skill there in the mana tree. What is it? There we go. A transcendency there, the green transcendency. Which you need to have a green transcendent and awakening stonefall. Costs you about 200k. That's on my server. So worth it. 1-2 days worth of, playing the game, and you've used that money to buy potions already. Alright, so, it certainly works out more efficient to go get your lifesteal when you're lower than 500 eye level, which I certainly am. I'm only like 375, I think. Ho ho! There we go. There, oh wow, that was a lot of yellows that just popped. Damn. Can't do that during battle loot, supposedly. Alrighty. So who are we going to go to? Talk to Carmen, Just go do the dimensional portal. We'll go do this one. That one looks the closest. Top is always the closest. So in between that and the most important other thing that I've done is I went down the 33 fate tree. Alright, so I changed out some of my runes on my items to get 33 fate. Now, the other thing that I am running is, if we look at my runes here as well, is that I've got two level 5 yellow fates, and the rest are I've actually got a wow, what's that got on it? Skill point. That's got skill point. Let's switch them out for a second. There we go. And that there itself. Fog. Welcome to the chat, man. That's interesting. Yeah, so it certainly does help out, and the damage increase I found from doing both of those, well, the damage increase from putting the 33 skill points in, and then the transcendent greens, not having to buy rune potions all the bloody time, has been just great so far. So it's appreciated. So remember to hit the like and the subscribe, the follow button, whatever you're watching on. Hit those buttons. By the way, I'm not a big quest reader and all that kind of lovely stuff. I'm actually really lazy at it, so I just kind of skip. I'm terrible. Oh, I'm also stuck. There we go. Yay, attendance reward. See, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days I didn't play for there. There was another one here. That was on day 12. Which is really odd because it doesn't match up to the actual day of the month, so it confuses me quite a bit. 162 points. I don't want to go that high in there just yet, but really need to get some more blue skills, don't we? Alrighty, so we need to up our item level quite a long way. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is, of course, getting good upgrades on gear, which RNG really does suck some days. But what do you do? Alright, what do you do? We'll just go with what we got. So we've got, should go hit up all the challenges later as well, because we've got reset tomorrow night, right? I've got to get item level 400 to get into this bad boy. I really want this one. I really wanted to give that one a good kick in the pants. Whew. Got the sweat going on today, I've got to tell you. It is bad. It's just warm. 80 degrees Fahrenheit here, 27 degrees Celsius. Got a little fan going behind me. We're not even into, well, we are into summer. It is December, so it is summer here in Australia. But we're supposed to have a stormy summer. We've had some pretty bad storms. Last week, I was planning on streaming one night there last week, and I was coming home from work, and I was driving this tiny little hatchback, a Toyota Yaris, if you know what it is. And I turned onto this road as I came out of work and went, holy crap, I think the car is going to flip from this wind. It just came in. All of a sudden, I turned around a corner. You just saw this great big cloud coming across. It was incredible to see. I've never seen anything like it in my almost 40 years on this planet, right? Crazy, absolutely crazy. It was just one of those insane things you just don't ever see. Well, I've never seen anyway. And I was sitting at a set of traffic lights, and the car was rocking back and forth so much. I seriously thought it was about to just tip over at the traffic lights. The whole way home. It's normally like a 15 to 30 minute drive in traffic, depending on the traffic back from my work to home, or my day job, I should say. And we didn't get over 40 k's an hour. That's it, 40 k's, like 15 miles, 20 miles an hour. It was that darn bad. I couldn't believe it. Like, never seen anything like it. Car accidents everywhere, tree limbs blowing around. Heard reports, people thinking that it was like a tornado or a cyclone or something. It was just super bad rain and wind. 30 minutes later, I got home and it was all gone. It was sunny again. Creepy as heck. Seriously was creepy as heck. But don't forget, bad dad jokes. I'm up for them tonight. Who's got a bad dad joke? Drop it in the comments there. I'll read it out on stream. See if we can get some laughs. My kids are full of bad dad jokes usually, so I've got to get some good ones back to them. Is this the most useless staff in the world? No, it's not. Why is that dragon killer night staff and that one's just night staff? I'll work it out later. There's always later, right? Next quest. And yeah, we're listening to, not watching. You're watching me. If you can hear the music, it is Stream Beats by Harris Hellier. And this is his Christmas songs. Every cent he makes from this, or dime, or whatever, dollar, everything he makes from this in December is going to a charity. If you want to know what that charity is, go check out Stream Beats by Harris Hellier. All the information is on there. So I will be continuing to play this lovely music all the way through December, and I will set up for my next stream. I've been lazy, as I mentioned earlier. Not lazy. I keep saying lazy. I'm not lazy. Enjoying life as a married man. Not that I went on a honeymoon yet. You know, we're planning a fishing trip, I reckon. Me and the wife will get a week away up into Queensland, I think, next year. Go fishing out off the Great Barrier Reef or something like that for a week. Do some snorkeling, some swimming, some whatever. Who cares, right? Just a week in Queensland. Like, one of the most magnificent and majestic places in Australia, I've been told, especially out near the Great Barrier Reef there. It's probably not the best time to go there at the moment. I hear it's in bloom, I believe they call it. The coral reef is in bloom, which means that the coral reef is reproducing. I didn't know they did that. They've, like, I thought it was like, I don't know what I thought it was, but supposedly once released eggs and once released the boy stuff and into the water and created this great big red plume in the water or something or other, and it's going to be a whole heap of new baby coral come out of it. Oof, oof, ooh. Sounds a bit naughty to put on stream, doesn't it? Like, ooh. But yeah, I'm sure that it would probably attract a whole heap of fish or something in there, right? Like, you know, I'd like to say I'm a pretty big fisherman. I have a boat sitting in my driveway I haven't used for almost a year because of COVID. And because I brought it 2 years ago. We thought it was a great little boat, and still is a great little boat. Didn't work too bad. Had a couple of little minor issues, I thought. Nothing too major. Take it in for a service. You know, like a $600 service. Shouldn't be that bad, right, guys? $600 service on the engine. They're like, oh, you know where the engine mounts to the boat? That all needs to be replaced. Okay. All right, if you're replacing that, that means you got to rip up part of the floor, right? And they're like, yep. And I'm like, cool. Can you make it an in-floor fuel tank? And they're like, yep. And can you fill it? Because it's 1980s. You know, I was talking earlier to Sophia Maria there, who jumps on from Twitch, and we're talking about how the world is like a disposable world in a lot of ways. You know, we buy everything on it to last not long. And even if you spend a lot of money, what are you going to get? 2, 3, 4, 5 years? I brought a meat grinder off a very old gentleman there, old cast iron, and he was given it to him by his mother, who brought it in 1932. That thing's still as good as the day it was made, almost. Like, you know, things don't work like that anymore. Anyway, that's a whole nother story, isn't it? Like, I'm getting off tangent again. I'm doing my tangent thing. It's like this. It's just a web of everything. And, yeah, I've completely forgotten where I was, wasn't I? Nah, not quite. So, yeah, $10,000 later on repairing the boat and doing all those kind of lovely bits and bobs, making it safer. And now I've probably got to purchase a couple of new batteries for it. There's another $1,000, you know. Today I go outside in my bow, my compound bow there at the range, and lost 3 arrows. Didn't lose them. Exploded one of them. Ruined another one. And another one's just not too happy with me. So, you know, it's not much, but, you know, it just all adds up. As you guys know, like everything you buy these days. It's why I like a compound bow compared to a lot of other things. Like, it's skill. It's strength, upper body strength to do it. You know, I shoot my pound at 66. I shoot my bow at 66.5 pounds. that is absolutely maxed out on my bow. And, you know, I won't say accurately, but I feel that I could probably shoot to about 75 meters possibly with it. Maybe 80 on a push. I don't have a range that's probably long enough where I'd be able to do that on, but, you know, I got it sighted out to 50 meters today before something went wrong, and I haven't looked at it since. You know how when you have those times where you sit there and something happens and it upsets you? You know, it upsetted me, unfortunately. So, you know, what do? I haven't looked at it. Looked at my arrows. Just exploded one of the arrows. Oh, carbon fiber. Who would have thought? It just goes poof. Like, it's crazy. Crazy stuff. There we go. We've eventually scooted around, come back around, and done a full circle. Oh, look at that. Hey, guess what? You get to be blocked. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah. I am famous. I'm famous to my kids. That's all that matters to me, man. Let's get the hell off my damn chat, idiot. Oh, sorry. Somebody dropped a message if you're watching on YouTube in my Twitch chat there. And, ruined. I know, right? They just ruined all my stories. It's probably a good thing, actually, isn't it? So, all null scar. Let's check out the party dungeon rewards. Oh, I should really look at that. I think I need to. What am I looking at here? That's Beast Lair. I'm sure I said Old Norse Guard. I don't know where it means. Okay, now I get to talk to him again. That works. Oh, we're right there. So we try to reuse, recycle as much as we can around here. You know, we go fishing when my boat's working. If not, we fish from shore, but we're always a lot more successful, of course, whenever you go out to go out on the boat. It is amazing how much more success you can get on a boat compared to a lot of other places, especially where we are. You know, I'm in Melbourne, Australia here. We've got Port Phillip Bay, one of the best bays that I've ever known, you know, these days especially. And I can anchor up there anywhere I feel like, and I can catch flathead all day, which is an amazing fish. Oh my gosh, what do we got here? Ooh. Cycling with... I don't want wisdom. Ugh. Why did it have to be wisdom? Oh well. What else been happening there, Sophia? Anything good? Anything, you know, been printing anything good lately? does give me better stats, but I don't want to use it. What do we get? Anything good? Anything good? Got blues. Bit of a mixed bag. Really want more purples, don't I? See if we can upgrade this sucker and get something decent. Do I have another level 2 of anything? No, I don't. Time to upgrade this sucker and use him as a sacrificial lamb. Oh, I shouldn't sacrifice lambs. I don't recommend sacrificing lambs, people. It's not what I meant at all. All right. Anybody else watched a good TV show lately? I'm running out of things to watch on Netflix and everything else. So, skill point. Did it give me something good? Max energy too. Just feel like spitting on it some days. Like that's just terrible. Level 2s, that's what we need. We need a lot more of everything, really, don't we? Here we go. Let's use 50. Start off with. There goes 100,000 gold. 43 gets me halfway. Let's do 20. Oh yeah, I've been pretty lucky. We've got 2 lots of 1.5, so it saves me gold. It saves me lots of names. Now, like, why are you upgrading that? Easy. Stats that you get from it. Simple. There we go. Critical hit 7. 5 rune points. I was always going to have 5 rune points, but, you know, also gave me a nice little increase on my, my stamina there. Yep. Don't think it's going to get me there. Do you? No. Don't think so either. Alrighty. Okay. Black Mecha. Black Mecha, guys. Let's go. Grind it out for a little bit. No, it's a abandoned underground temple. That's the wrong one. Time to go to the map. Wrong button. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. Hey. Everybody knows it. You want to sing along. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. I know, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. You get sick of my singing by the end of Christmas, trust me. Well and truly, especially when there's no words and I got to make the crap up. Oh, it's going to be bad. I think I've had too many Mountain Dews today. Nah, it's the same as every other day. Way too many. Oh, that's right. Black Mecha's here. Ooh, that cost a bit. Now, the good thing is, not as many people are playing this game because they're all pissed off about, oh my god, I get 1 hit. I don't care. There should be more room for me to farm wherever the heck I like now. I like that idea. Let's see how we go. Is there any quests? No quests. I haven't been here in ages, guys, so... Alright. Let's get down there and have some fun, kick some butt, take some names, do all that kind of fun stuff. What's your favourite dimensional portal so far, guys? I don't get to see a lot of the weekly ones, so unfortunately, on my lovely time zone here of Melbourne, you know, for some reason we do get left behind. You know, if I was going to complain about something in this game, it's that the dimensional portals are not all through the 24 hours, or based on a time frame where every nation can access them. Because if I played on the EU servers, which they probably would prefer me to do, I guess, you know, I don't get as good a ping. And my ping sucks enough as it is, so I don't need to, you know, add an extra 50 or 100 on by playing in the EU, right? So I play US servers, not EU servers, because the US servers are still 150 ping, where the EU servers is going to be 200 to 300. So yeah, I've never seen this place so empty. It's crazy. Love it. Loving this. Yeah. Let's grow on this out for an hour. Take rid of that tree. Boom. Look at that. I just don't know how to die here, guys. It's just not happening. These trees are really annoying, by the way. I really hate them. Hate's a strong word. They're just really annoying, alright? Really, really super duper annoying. About time that thing died. So it's 8 PM here at the moment. I'd have to check on the UTC time of it, but they never. I think the next one that will open up is like maybe 11 or 12 PM here. It's really unfortunate. Because, you know, there's a lot higher drop rate. I thought it was as well, but it doesn't seem to be in local time, because if I look at this, right, there we go. My last one finished at 6 PM, which most days during the week I just get home from work. It's by 5:30, 6 PM. So, and yeah, my next one doesn't kick off till 2 AM. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Stay up till 2 AM. Like, it's yeah, right. There is nothing at a decent time. You know, it's the same as I used to stream Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. Right. I now stream on Thursdays because server time, unfortunately, maintenance is at 8 PM on Wednesday night. Like, what do I do? we always get screwed. Like when I used to play EVE Online years ago, every night at 9 o'clock there was maintenance. Because, you know, they have to have maintenance there every 24 hours, it seems. 11 a.m. till 2 a.m. Oh, geez. So I get the 2 a.m. till 6 p.m. But, you know, if you have a day job, it doesn't help you at all either. But 11 a.m. till 2 a.m., that's good times. Like, you know, unless you're getting up first thing in the morning to play before, you know, anything else. At least if you're an evening player, right, you get 2-3 opportunities to come in and play. So it's not too bad. But yeah, it's such a hard one, isn't it? Like, it's unfortunate. Wrong button. Yeah, 5, 7, 9, and 11 done. That's pretty good. I'd be super happy with that. Instead of the last one being at 5 p.m. Like, I've literally, since the game released, I think I've been in maybe 2 weekly portals. Because, you know, half the time when I come to do a weekly portal, or, you know, I'll jump on and I'll be doing something else and I won't notice that the portal's opened until it's almost closed, you know. I don't think there's a great enough notification to say the portal's open, come get there. So... What? This game? It's my game that I always play. This is Elyon. This is a dimensional portal. So you get an hour in here once a day in this one. Or there is weekly portals as well, where you can have up to 2 hours. 10 hours in the week. That emote. Yeah, it's shocking. You miss out. It just never seems to be enough. Like, I don't know. A lot of things. This game could be so much more than what it is. It really could. But I think they've just... I'm not going to say they rushed it, because it took them a year to make the English version. But I think they rushed the Korean version when it first came out, right? And I think that was, you know, some of the problem is that they rushed that Korean version and now they're just stuck with it. And they never progressed it any further in Korea, really, because it dropped off on the stats over there. So, you know, which is really unfortunate, because I really do like this game. Like, even compared to like Final Fantasy, I'd much prefer to sit here and play this over Final Fantasy. And well, I haven't played WoW in probably 2 years, I guess. It hasn't felt new. It hasn't felt exciting. It just feels like a remake after remake after remake in that game. And, oh, we're going to change this mechanic slightly here. And the graphics are still crap and nobody likes them. But, you know, that's what they're still going to be. And all that kind of stuff. I just don't get it. Your friends, Mikuto from Final Fantasy getting petted. Oh my gosh, yes. It's like an iron. If I go past an iron, I always pet it if I can. I don't know. I think I have an assassin iron on this game. I just can't play him. It was like the gnomes in World of Warcraft. It's like the really small race in Final Fantasy. I just can't do it. You know, I don't know what it is. How can you play something that's this big that's supposed to be so destructive? It makes no sense. Sorry. I don't get it. Yes, Lalofels. That's them. I'm getting older, right? As I said, I actually turned 39 in a couple of weeks, guys. So, you know, if you wonder why things don't work quite as well upstairs anymore, now you really know. Like, plus having 3 boys. Oh my gosh. Those kids are going to be the death of me, I swear, one day. What was it that my partner was telling me about on my 7-year-old the other day? Or yesterday? Could have even been today. I don't know. I get lost so much with my kids, I swear. You know, they're amazing children. They really are. Do my head in, but they're amazing. You know, my eldest is 14, turning 15 in February, and he's, well, it's almost the end of their school year here, and he's doing transition from year 8 to year 9 at the moment, and he's been lucky enough. He's picked up some advanced classes and stuff like that through his electives, but he got advanced math, right, for year 9, which is great, but his teacher for next year in advanced math is already giving him year 11 work. So not even, you know, the year 10 work that they're supposed to, the year 11 work. Which just unbelievable in itself, really, like, which is usually, you know, 16, 17-year-olds. What in the heck? He's killing me. Something is. That was not good. Let's get his health back. There we go. Oh, I missed the Lalofels, sorry. You know, I'd probably actually still be playing Final Fantasy if I didn't have an ISP issue that blocked me from playing it. And it did that for probably 6 months, and I just gave up on the game. Like, I just couldn't be bothered trying to get it figured out and worked out and all that kind of stuff, because, like, there shouldn't be IP blocks when they're, you know, it's meant to be coming to your country, right? Like, wrong button again. I couldn't work out, unfortunately. It's an amazing game. I love it. You know, I got my black mage there, and, you know, one of the most fun places I've found, you know, that you don't have to go re-level everything completely. You know, you want a class, here, play this class. On your same character, just equip a different weapon. Bam, done, beautiful. Start leveling again. But you got all your access to your gold and your items, and oh heck, you want to farm for better items for that character? Go for it. You just want to be a crafter? Amazing, you can do that too. It's like Oprah got into a game. Oh, you want to do this? You want to do that? You can do that. Here, boom, boom, boom. Everybody have a character and a class. You can have all the classes. You can have one. You can have one. Everybody have a class. I swear Oprah was in there somewhere. Oh, it is, isn't it? Like, it is the ultimate of just, or the epitome of what everything should be. Like, how many people here played World of Warcraft at some stage or another and made every single class they possibly could fit on there, right? Not just to try, but most of the time, most people, especially when you play games like we all do, some would say too much, but, you know, we all play a lot, right? And you get bored of that same class time in, time out, right? Or you've maxed it out. You want to do something else. You want to do something different. You want to enjoy a different part of the game, you know, whatever it is. Right? I used to run 4 level 80s, we'll say, before max level characters from Burning Crusade on. You know, and that was just basically I had my tank, I DPS'd with a different one, I had my PvPer, you know, like it never seemed like there was one class that I wanted to play to do everything. And absolutely everybody that I've ever played with has always done the same thing. You know, it's just, yeah. You had every class, at least up to Awakening, Black Desert Online, well, at least one female. That's awesome. I actually only played a tiny bit of Black Desert Online. I played more Black Desert Mobile, but you can AFK a lot in that and don't have to actually play it. Especially once you got one high level character, you could just set it on auto quest. But like, oh, it is. But you know, like when I'm in between gaming on an actual game, or I was waiting for a game to come out, I didn't want to get involved in too much on some of them. Sometimes, you know, you sit there and go, oh my gosh, you know, I could see myself getting addicted to this, but I'm really waiting for whatever. It's still trash. Feels in the time. But so is TikTok, right? And how many people sit there on TikTok every day? Right? Like, you know. Yeah, I know. I post to TikTok. It's kind of contradictory. I get that. I really do. But Black Desert Online, I did play a little bit of that while I was waiting for Elyon to get released. And it is amazing. You know, you can see some of the similarities that, you know, they've made quite a few things from Terra across into this game, but also from Black Desert Online into Elyon, especially the RNG sucky system. But, you know, that's a gaming. You know, what's the big thing about all Asian MMOs? It's going to have a really crappy upgrade system of some description, right? Or something that's going to make you pay to get a better drop or whatever it is. Or what I'm doing right now, right? Grinding. Well, to all Asian MMOs. This is how they were built in the early 2000s when they all came out. You know, they're grinders. That's what they are. That's what they do. That's it. You just grind. So, yeah, I even heard people complain that, you know, the story quest won't take you through on this, and it's like, guys, do you understand? You know, what the game is, where it came from, anything about the genre of game you're playing. It's not an it's an MMO, but where's the MMO from? You know, just like Black Desert, you know. That's right. Like, the higher up you are with a lot of things, like, everything gets more mobile. I love the skill system in this, right? Like, I've actually got 2 skills. If you look at my action bar at the moment, my 3 skill there, I don't actually ever push it. My 3 works by me either dodging or on like every 3rd or 4th cast. It casts as well automatically. You know? It is super cool. It is amazing how everything kind of interlinks. It works together. It really kind of makes you think about the meta. Well, not so much about the meta, but how you want to play the game. I think a lot of people have forgotten that kind of stuff. You know, we're so used to looking at the meta and going, oh, this is the best way to do it, and that is it. And if you're not doing it this way, you're terrible. You know, but it's not how. Jeez. Yeah, there is an optimum way. Yeah, basically like Terra Runes, but better. Funniest thing I heard the other day was Rift 2, was it? Was it Rift 2? Rift's making... No, Ion 2. I really need some mana. Ion 2. Who would have thought? There's supposedly words that Ion is coming back out as another one. I loved Ion when it first came out. It was an amazing game. The flying, the wings. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful for its time. In this day and age, it would be probably... not the original version, but there is words that the new one could be, yeah, mobile. And they will once again kill another great game by going mobile. Just like Black Desert, it is terrible mobile. It really is. I understand that, and you can't really get into the game. Like, you just kind of set it auto. Like it. Yeah. Being S2 is so cool, but it mobile. Another one they ruined. Or they just didn't do properly to start with. So much cheaper to make a mobile game though, and the potential of making more money via a mobile game with the lesser of an investment is exponentially greater than spending the years developing an actual MMO, right? Like, oh geez, trying to think of a game, you know, like, just trying to think of any game at the moment that is just Clash of Clans, right? Take Clash of Clans or Raid Shadow Legends, right? Turn-based game, graphics aren't over the top. Oh, yeah. I stopped playing gacha games for that reason. But technically, right, we classify... yeah, I know, right? I know. It's all right. You won't hit a sore spot there, Sophia. No cough on gacha games. But technically, Clash of Clans and, you know, Raid Shadow Legends for 2 games, right? Breath of Waifus. All of them are gacha games. They're all pay to win. Like, you know, or, you know, this new Legend's come out. You need him. You've got to buy him. It's the only way you get him, because he's got a 0.000000001 chance of dropping in game. So, like, nobody's ever going to get it any other way. And it's just sad. It is literally just there to, you know... there was another game that... I got into a game earlier this year, just a mobile game, and I can't remember what it is. And they shut down the servers on it. I couldn't believe it when I read that they shut down the servers. This ain't going to end well, is it? Or it will. You know, reincarnation, yeah. You don't. Heck, mobile games are that easy to make. Kids are making them. Proof in pudding. My 14-year-old just had to design one for his for his game design class at school. Right? Like, he actually made 2 before any of his classmates have completed 1. Not to say my kid's a smarty, but when he gets focused on something, damn, right? Like, you know, he gets going, and he does it well. So I guess he is a bit of a smarty. He does shit me to tears most of the time, actually. I shouldn't say that. I'm proud of him. Absolutely proud of my sons, all of my sons. But, you know, hey, just for the watch, man. Long time no see. It's amazing. Like, as I said earlier, I'm turning 39 in a couple of weeks. You know, the level of difference in between their schooling and my schooling from 20 plus years ago, right? So I've got a 14, 13 who's just finishing up primary school. And I've also got a 7-year-old. And what my 13-year-old is learning in grade 6 is what, you know, I was learning in year 9, basically. What my eldest son is doing in high school in year 8 for this year. I only went to year 10 in high school. So I dropped out of high school when I was 16 years old, guys. Not proud of it, but hey, it's history. It's what I did. And I never learnt any of the things that my eldest son has learnt. Even in year 7, in his first year of high school, he learnt more than what I was in year 10. Math, English, everything, science, the works. Like, schooling has increased dramatically over the last 25 years. Oh, 3 credits left. Dude, so could have done that. I dropped out because of my family convincing me that I needed to go and become a dairy farmer like the rest of them. Lasted all of about 6 months. I'm not a dairy farmer. I'm glad you went back and finished it. So what have you been up to just for the watch? You're on holidays now, aren't you? You're on school break. Yeah, nice holidays. My sons are getting close to their school holidays as well. They're counting down the days. This means I don't get many of them off this year. Let's think about it being old. Doing more art. Oh, nice. What kind of art you doing there, man? guys should go jump on my Discord. Feel free to pop it up on my Discord if you want to share, man. I'm always happy to check out art. That's another thing that my 14-year-old likes to do. He's fucking stupidly talented. If he puts his mind to it, he can do anything, the little turd. And I mean little turd in term of endearment as well. It's my eldest has ADHD, and you know, you guys probably watch TikTok and see the ADHD guys and everything else there, and he's just like them. It's crazy how it actually works and how they can focus really good for like a day, a week, a month, and then it's out the window. Never to be seen or heard of again. It's kind of funny all in the one breath. It's they are absolutely incredible individuals. So, and I love all my boys. Don't get me wrong, okay? You know, I hear, man. I guess it's the only lucky thing that we have here is that we do have a pretty good public health system in Australia. So we specifically might take a little bit of time sometimes, especially like when we were first getting him diagnosed. It took us like 6 or 12 months to actually go through the whole process and getting him diagnosed, unless we paid for it ourselves. I still got 28 minutes left in here. But you know, it's that continual thing where we don't have to pay for it specifically ourselves. It does come out of the government funding to everything and whatnot. So, oh, nice, man. Feel free to drop anything in there. I think I have an art section. I'm sure Emerella, who is on there as well, would love to see some digital art. Emerella is from United States, and she does quite a bit of art, actually. More your original kind of drawing. Or traditional kind of drawings, I should say. Line arts. Dude. Start somewhere, right? Storyboards, line art, wherever you got to start. Colouring in shoes, making $1 million on TikTok, whatever it takes. If only it was that easy, right, guys? I just love being here, hanging out with you all. It's awesome. Thank you, Traumatic Bag. Well, that is terrible. No, dude. Traumatic Bag. Did I pronounce that correct? You gave me a good laugh. Thank you very much for the follow. So it's nice. And thanks for dropping a comment, man. It is definitely don't say it 5 times fast. That's not going to come out as Traumatic Bag. I love it. Actually, I've been watching some people on TikTok lately who'll give their name to I'm almost 40 watching TikTok. It's so bad. He'll give their name to somebody taking their coffee order or something like that, and you know, they've worked out all the wrong things to join together. But as you say, it as an individual name, it just sounds like a name until they call it out quickly, and it, you know, it's all inappropriate as heck. It's very, very funny adult humour for somebody who's got, you know, bad taste in everything and lives in the gutter. Yeah, those videos. Yeah. Off tangent again, aren't I? There we go. Oh, jeez. Now, I don't know if you saw, I actually have a merch store. Now, the good thing, if you look at most merch stores and things like that, if you're looking to design anything in the terms of merch, you can just create it as a flat image, all right? And they work out the rest. So, you know, I don't actually have any in my coffee. Oh, I'm wearing my t-shirt. Yeah, literally just, you know, really high resolution DPI on that kind of stuff. You know, it is the cheatest way of doing it, but it depends on what kind of things you're looking to do with clothing and stuff like that. If you're doing designs and arts and things like that, my advice would be, and not that I'm any kind of designer or artist or anything like that, find a line drawing of that item, and forget that there's wrinkles. Make it a flat image, because at the end of the day, it is just technically something that's flat that it curves around people. So, you know. By the way, still got 13 potions. Haven't used one. Almost died. Never use one. But yeah, like, man, understandable, all right, but absolutely safe place on my Discord there, or you can just message me privately if you did want to share. I'm always very open to seeing awesome stuff, man. Never judging, all right. Be proud of what you create. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Everybody is amazing. Amazing and beautiful. All right. We are all amazing and beautiful. I think this music's getting to me. No. Honestly, mean it. All right. Even in my chat right here. Anybody says anything, you know, that I don't agree with, they're getting banned. That's it. I really don't care. Report me, whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to stand here and watch somebody who's come to my safe place on my stream and get bullied. That's not what happens. You know. And something about most artists, right? And most artists will not tell you this, or, well, they may do, actually. Most artists, most singers, any kind of artists, all right? Because, of course, there's many different genres of artists. When they're first starting out, they never think anything's good enough. Because everybody else is out there doing everything that they want to do. Mad Hatters, what's happening? We are very good in the stream tonight. We're having some fun playing some Elyon, getting our kills on in Black Mecca. You know, nobody will, well, actually, most people will probably tell you that they'll never proud of their first works, or they'll super over the top proud. But they judge themselves on, oh, Knights. Heavy armor helmet. Yay, purple drop. They judge themselves on, what's already out in the market. Don't compare yourself to Van Gogh or let's take Singers. That'll probably be a little bit easier, right? Nice. Glad you're playing, man. What are you thinking of Elyon so far? Like, if you take Singers, right? I actually saw a really interesting post, and Lady Gaga. Okay, she never finished university. All right, and there was groups out there that were saying that she's a prima donna, and yeah, she probably is a prima donna. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, but a prima donna when she was in university. And her second year in, they created this private chat group and were talking all this BS behind her back and everything else like that, saying that she was never going to be famous and all this kind of stuff, and should never be good enough, and here she is, making how many millions, if not who knows what else. And yeah, she probably thought she was never going to be good enough to get anywhere to start off with. But you can't judge yourself against what's already out there. So many of these people that are already out in the market, or coming up, or anything like that, how many years, how many hours, how many months, years of practice and training and private coaching or whatever it is have they had, to keep being where they are at the top after they've made it there, right? Like, especially now, we're past the days of, bands like, let me see. Somebody say a good band. Who's a good band from the 80s, 90s? Sting and the Police. There we go. I won't say they're good, but, do you think they, if Sting and the Police came out today, do you think they'd make it big like they did 40, 50 years ago? Nope. Not even a little bit. There is no market for somebody like Sting and the Police today. Just because they don't have the training and the exercises and they don't have the vocals of, what is required in today's society, right? Pink Floyd, there's another good one. That's a really good one. Thanks, Dramatic. If you're an ice hockey fan, who knew that Wayne Gretzky used to take figure skating lessons? Right? Pink Floyd is a hard one. But at the same time, would they be as good today if they got released today as what they were 40, 50 years ago? Definitely not. There's no way they'd probably make it in today's society to start off with. In that sort of judgmental state that we're in. Everybody is so quick to judge. The internet, unfortunately, is a terrible place. All these keyboard warriors out there that just think that there's no repercussions because they're sitting behind, a keyboard and nobody can get to them. That doesn't mean that they're not hurting somebody. Bullying is bullying no matter how it comes, in the form of internet or in person or whatever. And I'm not saying people are oversensitive or anything. If anything, I'm saying people are more insensitive now than what they have been in the past. So, and it's just bad. And I think I've changed, matured since becoming a father, with my 3 boys. And, we've gone through the stages. Most kids go through these stages of them being bullies or getting bullied or both, Start out as one and end up as the other. It's amazing how it works. And, you know, like, it changes your perspective on the world and how people react to you and treat your children and how you wish them to grow up. And you know, I don't know if it's just me as well, being a country boy at heart and growing up on a farm, and, you know, don't say something to somebody you wouldn't say to yourself or to your mother or whatever, you know, the way you get brought up. I think a lot of those old-fashioned, hey, no worries, man, thanks for dropping in, it's appreciated. I think a lot of those values that we've always taken for granted have just been thrown out the window, and I don't think they're appreciated anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I think people just kind of sit there and go, oh, it's not going to affect me because, you know, it's just a message on the internet. And I think text without context is the worst thing, because what you say and what it means, and heck, I've even had arguments with my wife about text messages, you know, as most people probably have in a relationship, because it's black and white. There's you know, you can't read in between the lines, and our brains are programmed in such a way, or wired in such a way, that it's easier to go for negative comments and understand negative comments than to see the good in something more often than not, which is extremely unfortunate, because more often than not, especially for myself, for instance, you know, now that my wife knows me a heck of a lot better, it's a lot easier these days, because, you know, she understands that whenever I say something, there's never any ill intent unless I say directly ill intent kind of things, so, which never happens. As I said earlier, I'm extremely lucky and blessed to have such an amazing woman in my life, not to just keep me on track and understand and put up with all my bull crap that I do and everything else, and all my gaming and, you know, other lovely addictions, you know, that I have. I say addictions. They are essentially addictions. You know, my fishing boat, my bows, you know, we played ice hockey for many a year. It's actually cheaper to own a boat, guys, than what it is to play ice hockey in Australia, just so you know. And, you know, all these things. But, you know, when you can see value in what's happening, you know, that makes the big difference. And you can always see all the great stuff. But yeah, our brains are just programmed weird in this world. It's unfortunate. Anyway, let's get on to some good stuff. So anybody thought of a bad dad joke yet, or what? I'm still waiting for a bad dad joke, guys. Who's got one? Boom. There we go. Oh, this is so easy on this character in comparison to my Warlord. It's ridiculous, the DPS output difference. And I get it, tank versus, you know, mage essentially. But, you know, My Warlord has an extra 50 or more. Yeah, I have 10 minutes left in here. Eye level. I don't expect it to DPS down this. Good starter class. Any of the DPS. Slayer by far is the most popular DPS class. Probably followed up by Gunner, then or actually I don't know if Gunner would be second. I think Elementlist may be second. And then followed by Gunner, and I think Assassin is last. Assassin's pretty good as well. It depends on what kind of class or what play style you have. But at the same time, you know, there's no standing to cast anything in this game, really. Everything's mobile. So, you know, like when I say mobile is, yeah. Your best starter class probably by far would be high survivability and highest DPS output is by far the Slayer. They are ridiculous. I have a Slayer as well. I just haven't played him in ages. Okay, so there is a cash shop. Is it pay to win? No. No, essentially there is only specifically one item in the cash shop which alters anything to do with your the way the game actually works. So all the rest of the items, apart from bags, and there's blessings as well if you buy them. The blessings are very good. The blessings give you increased bag space and storage space for 7 to 30 days, sometimes 90 days if they've got a special on. So they can alter the gameplay. Is it a requirement? No. Can you get away without it? Yes. When it comes to the item that is specifically required, and I believe there is a way that you can actually get it in-game, but you can, of course, purchase this. And that is your Luminous Pet. And the Luminous Pet actually has quite a bit of everything. It's amazing how much it actually brings into the game. I never thought it would as such. It's kind of a tricky one. It really is kind of a tricky one. Can you spend a lot of money on this game to, you know, get somewhere? Not specifically. You won't get any good items that are going to make you, you know, one-shot bosses and all that kind of stuff. And there's no locked classes from the cash shop that you can only unlock in there or something weird like that. The Luminous Pet is literally it. But the Luminous Pet does still have a lot of control of what can happen in the game. And how much time I've got 5 minutes left, and in five minutes I'll go over it a little bit more better, of what the Luminous Pet is. Well, I'll explain it the best I can in just a second, but overall there's two types of pets in the game. So you've got a standard pet, normal cat, panda, flying elephant. There's quite a different few pets that you can get. And they just run around. They give you stat bonuses, might give you skill bonuses, like fishing skills, cooldown time on your fishing while you're AFK or something like that. Basically the same as Black Desert Online. in that kind of sense of what those pets do. Then you've got luminous pets. Now, of course, the luminous pets then are locked to, and it is changed from the Korean version to what we've got as well. So, and there's not a lot of information about the Western version out there on the web, unless somebody has done an amazing job over the last week to bring out something that is desperately needed. So the luminous pet is locked to your rune attribute color. So I use a fate, which is the yellow colored runes, and that increases my fate points. Now, if I didn't have a fate luminous pet at the moment, I wouldn't be able to get one thing that I currently have, and that's 33 points into the fate tree, in your rune tree, which increases all my skills across all the other rune trees by 9, which is a massive DPS. I would love to answer that one, CJ Skull. Unfortunately, I don't PvP. I'm terrible at PvP. World RVR is certainly in there. PvP 3 versus 3. I think there's 5 versus 5. There's also not just like RVR, world or realm versus realm as they have it down as in this, but there's also clan battles, and I think there's 5 versus 5 as well, 1s, 2s and 5s, and then yeah, I think there's a world version as well, but honestly don't know overall what it's specifically like. No, I wouldn't say so. Well, clan wheels certainly could be, but that's about the only thing that you're going to get, and the clan wars are kind of only maybe once a week at the moment, maybe twice a week. Overall, it's just kind of in the open world PvP, it's just kind of gank as you see them. Whoever gets the first shot in. There is a bit of an unbalance in the PvP at the moment. A lot of classes, especially once you get up higher item level, because of course your soft cap in this game for level is 45, and you continue to keep leveling. And at the moment, I think the highest level person in the game is like 49, 50, maybe 51 at absolute most. And the level doesn't bring a heck of a lot to it. It's just the farm time that you've had to get there. There is an unbalance in the PvP where there has been a lot of people unfortunately leave, it seems, over the last week. And that's all to do with a lot of the characters having one main ability that would be able to one-shot most people. So take this one here, and that just did diddly squat to him when it should have almost killed him. You know, so it's disappointing in that sort of sense. But on the upside is it's quicker respawn, because you don't have to wait a long time for you to have a 5-minute, you know, paladin versus paladin battle. Somebody's going to die really quick and you can go respawn and start again. Most of the game is kind of focused around PvE. Really, they've just released their first raid, I believe it was this week, which I didn't honestly think they were going to get into it so quickly this year. I thought it would have been maybe first quarter next year when they brought that out, but they have brought that out, which is really good. So it is more heavily PvE based. So yeah, there is ways that you can also get luminous in the game. Just to get back to Chak's, what is it, Chakran, D and B there, Chakran. Question earlier, is it pay to win? I'd say no. I support the creators myself, as I have done with any game that I've ever played, whether that be, you know, WoW and Final Fantasy and all that kind of stuff. And I just put in, you know, that $15, $20 a month, whatever you're willing to put into the game, for them to keep maintenance up and keep developing and supporting the game. So I pay that into the game, and then you know, I'll use that as the cash up items to get my luminous for the most part. And the worst thing about luminous is you got to do it for each character class. So I've got a Fate Altered here and a Fate Corona, which give two different lots of stats. So the Fate Alter here gives magic power, and it also increases max weapon attack, which is just terrible, where the Corona gives physical damage increase. And if I look at the cash shop, the ruby shop, first thing you see is these lovely outfits. I can be an orc with cat ears, yay. That's not too bad. You know, and the Guardian sets and so, you know, and wow, pet skill changes? Sorry, I haven't looked in here. I haven't played for like a week, guys, so this is all kind of newish. So your Star Blessing is the main thing that most people buy. Hunting increase, XP increase. You've got item drop rate increase. AP recovery. Your AP is used for every kind of lot of things, from gathering and that kind of stuff. You only get like 200 AP, and you got to wait for it to regenerate, which, you know, the speed increase by 3 is really good. Inventory spots, storage space, which is always good. Luminous max energy, and I'll get into that one in a minute. I'll touch on that just in a minute. And it also auto charges luminous. We'll get into that, and I'll show you what that is in a minute. And it also gives 15 laurel wraith pieces a day, which is really good. Now, that's okay. And then, of course, they've increased mana. They've added these mana awakening. So mana awakening is another skill tree. There's 3 different kinds of skill trees in this game. Mana awakening is one of them. And there is now presets that you can have. But to buy the presets, you've got to spend 200 rubies. What is it? 20,000 rubies is, I think it is, 2,000 rubies. 2,000 cacao points. 2,000 cacao points is $20 US. All right. And then you've got, you know, pets, everything from your normal ones to your premium ones. Your premium ones certainly do give a better pet, and I believe that you can use normal pets to combine them. And this is the sucky thing about pets and luminous. All right, so there's all these different types of luminous. All right, so you got the Corona there, and also what was it? The Altar. That was what I had. Now, all of them do something different. All right. To increase your luminous, you've got to combine a minimum of 2 luminous. That gives you a 50% chance of upgrading. If you combine 3 of the same level, You guaranteed 100% upgrade. So to get to level 6 at a minimum, you need 6 luminous at a minimum. There's $20 US. Guaranteed. You want to risk it? You might be able to get to a level 4 luminous with that. Odds of it failing. This RNG game, just like Black Desert Online, it's going to happen. All right. It's unfortunately going to happen. And it's going to fail. Can you use those failed things? Yeah, because when it fails, it basically disenchants itself. Which then you can then use to purchase more luminous. All right. But apart from that, yeah, everything else is just kind of flashy, whatever looks good. Then you have luminous battles. Luminous battles, if you've got your star blessing, auto regens. If you've got your star blessing, gives you 8 hours of time. If you don't have star blessing, it's 4 hours of time. And then whatever you grind in the world, if you use it, you got to grind out in the world, do quests, go grind, go do that arrow like I did. That might give you things. And these give you everything. So this first one gives you, what's that, crafting materials from. The second one gives you equipment upgrade stones, which you need a lot of. And then this one gives you armor equipment upgrades. And you always get, some kind of XP and things like that. Now, to give you an idea at the moment, I'm killing it a luminous or a rate of 215%. In 8 hours using a 4 hour 300% drop acquisition, I get 1.5 million EXP. I usually get at least one lucky luminous gold box from it. I'll get 1 to 2 20,000 mana awakening crystals, some 10,000 ones, some 5,000 and 1,000. So yeah, you just remember, didn't you? Luminous. It's an evil word. And the RNG. The RNG is as bad, if not worse, than anything to do with Black Desert. It really is, unfortunately. Are you talking about Black Desert? Because there's no gender-locked race. Oh, sorry. Iron are the only gender-locked race, because there's only one race. That's it. Everything else, you can be whatever class that you wish to be in any race that you wish to be. And also, whatever gender. So, alrighty. What do we got? Green, you can go. Green, you can go. You can make me 20,000, but if you want to be a bunny girl. Well, you could be a female race and have a bunny outfit. But if you're playing Final Fantasy, you can only be a bunny girl. Alright. I'm going to take a short break, guys. I'll be back very, very shortly. Alright, all, I am back. Sorry about that. Oh, let's see. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, I needed to go to Exile Isles. Whoops. Can't do that quest today. Oh, dungeon time! Let's find a vendor and get rid of some crap though to start with. Yeah. It's a bit of a weird one, this game, isn't it, overall? By the way, Sophia, I always wanted to play a male bunny dude. Instead, I had to go with the guy with the horns, because, you know, that was the closest thing I could get to a bunny dude. So, I don't know if that's good or bad, but, you know, that's what I did. I think I'm going to give that a go. I've never done this one before, so we'll see. We'll see how we go. What are we going to do in the meantime? What are we going to do in the meantime? There's lots I could do in the meantime, I guess, but I don't think I can equip those. Nope, I can't. Need to repair some stuff, I think. You never know. I may end up coming back to Final Fantasy there in the future. Just full disclosure time, I guess, guys. Just because of the Oceanic service, when they open up, that will be really, really good. That will drop my ping down a long, long way. Because, yeah, the ping really does suck. For anybody playing from Australia, if you play any kind of game here currently, unfortunately, oh no. Bugger. Yeah. Yeah, it's oh wow, there's 44 pages of guild. I'm thinking I might disband my guild as well, guys, unfortunately. I haven't had anybody join, so it's rolling a new clan. Prime Legion. Neverland, that sounds bad. Violent Gentleman, really? Fury, Mayhem, Flex, really? Ew. Senpai. You're in Kill? Let me see. Ooh. What's over you? Original. I think I'm on a different server, unfortunately. Ah, yep. I'm on Cass. It's one of those hard things, isn't it? I jumped on Cass because it was the first one open, and that was it. Of course, there's full amount of members in 69, right? Get 69. It's hilarious. Hermandad. What in the heck is Hermandad? They're not very social, supposedly. The very chill. I don't know. It's hard when... Click on roll. Oh, there we go. Safe enhancement tools for new recruits. Wow. Quality control. That doesn't sound right. How are you enjoying it there, Mercy? That sounds easier than trying to pronounce your whole name, man. It's been a long day. Chaos. Oh, it's Darth Vader's Guild. That makes a lot more sense now. As I said, it's been a long day. Oh, nice. Gunner and Elementlist. I'm Elementalist, and I also play a Warlord, both 43 at the moment. It is a quite an interesting game. See if there's anything under OCE. Australis. There's 4 members. Poop, really. It's the hard thing. Trying to find a guild that's Australian based. Like I had a guild. I had my guild. I just disbanded my guild just because what's the point of being in a guild by yourself, right? Impure. Oh man, it is such a hard thing overall in this game, just because of the ping. A lot of Aussies aren't willing to play just because there's no Oceanic server. And you get that with a lot of games that come out. If there's no Oceanic server, it just doesn't hit the mark for us. Like, if I... If I open up, where is it? ExitLag, because I don't know how to tell my ping actually in game. Yeah, I'm currently running 150, 160 milliseconds. So, yeah, I know. We've waited how many years now, and it's not until February till the Final Fantasy servers open up. So it's it's a really hard one overall, no matter what game you play. So dog-sized spiders. Oh, they're not that big, man. We're not. You know, everybody says everything in Australia wants to kill you. So does it in North America. Oblivion, that sounds... That works. We'll see how we go there. You know, we don't have bears and wolves. And, you know, mountain lions and bobcats and badgers. Like, yeah, there's snakes and spiders. I can't even remember the last time I saw a snake, by the way. That wasn't in a zoo. And we go out into the bush fairly often, or the forest fairly often, however you want to say it. I don't think that's going to work for me. Let's go do some daily dungeons. Yeah, we'll just go do that to start with. Yeah, it's just different, I guess. Yeah, whatever you want, man. As soon as you can. You know, I probably don't invest anything heavily into any of the blues or anything like that you've got. So what you'll find that as you progress through around level 38 to 40, you'll start getting purples, the knight's equipment from your yellow quests. So really focus on getting your yellow quests done and just leveling up to your 40s. All right. Don't worry about too much else until you get to your 40s. It really slows down as soon as you hit 40, okay? I say that. I've been online now for, 3 hours. So we'll call it 2 hours and 45 minutes with a couple of breaks in there. And I've got not quite a quarter of a level there. I would have got a total of a quarter of a level in everything that I've done there tonight. And I've just been following the yellow quest. And I've also done my daily portal. So that's another big one. So as soon as you can start getting into Dragon Garden, go farm your daily portal at level 35 there, because you need mana to increase your mana awakening. As soon as you start coming in here, head down, come grab the lifesteal, okay? Save you a lot lot of time in there. But don't worry about upgrading, you know, any of the random blues or quest blues or anything like that you get to start off with. Wait until you can to start off with. If you're going to upgrade any blue, do your dungeon blues and your dungeon blues only. So your dungeon conquest badges, right click on them. You can open up and get your, you know, I'm not sure if your swiftness, probably being a gunner, I would assume swiftness or the sharps ends is your two best ones there. Okay. Just because of the stat bonus, or the set bonus. All right. So, set bonus for a 2-piece, you get 10% crit on that. For a 4-piece, you get 20% crit. And then on your swiftness, of course, you get 10% increased attack speed. And on a 4-set, if you go 4-set, you get decreased cooldown. And what I'd also be trying to do is grabbing your offhand here as a breakthrough. Probably really wouldn't worry too much about upgrading it at the moment. Your breakthrough there, and a lot of people don't know, is that your breakthrough actually opens up your number 5 slot on your action bar. So it gives you then, what's that, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It gives you all 11 skills that you can add onto your action bar if you want to have 11 skills on there. You know, technically I almost only use 2 for myself as an Elementalist. And for Elementalist, let me just drop in, I hope this, let me see if I can grab a link here for you. Share, there we go. There we go, link copied. All right, for Elementalist, that is a really stupidly good guide, okay? Really, really good. It covers everything. But when you're going for equipment to start off with, only worry about upgrading these and only try to get it to what you need to upgrade it to. So that you can then, enhance it to only what you need it to upgrade it to an epic. Because this is going to be your easiest ways to get decent epics, like my Sharp Sense boots there. Still working on the rest of them. But you'll get most of your Knight's equipment there. And if you get really good with your and lucky with your enhancements on those, which as you can tell, I've had some pretty crappy luck. I've got +7 on that, but I can't make it a legendary and I don't want to anyway. But, you know, that's where you really want to go to. Plus, to upgrade your items from epic to legendary, you need a whole heap of these. So farm your 4 dungeons a day as soon as you start getting up into your mid-30s, because you're going to need everything that you can just to get through as such. So alright, so to give you guys an idea as well, especially since I spoke about the Mana Awakening tree again and the lifesteal, I was barely able to do this. Yeah, round level 30, round level 40, yeah. Round level 40, and look, yeah, just don't waste the enhancement stones. You do get a fair few of them, but overall, you know, you can save a lot of money by not wasting it on those items that are just not going to help you out in the long run. All right, so getting this 3% lifesteal, I used to go through anything from 10 to 15 health potions doing this dungeon. I haven't used one health potion tonight. And I'm barely even putting on my shield at the moment, which is just crazy. But yeah, you get so many items. You get a lot of epics. Won't say the best epics in the game. The knight stuff is definitely not magnificent equipment. Will it do the job? Bloody oath. Until you can upgrade the rest of your stuff, yeah. And start working towards. And once you start getting your set pieces on your epics, and getting more safe enhancement tools so that you can get your epics up to +10, so that you can enhance, upgrade them to the next level, you know, to legendary. That's where everything really starts to kind of happen a lot more there. So, and yeah, keep working towards 550, 570, 580 kind of item level. That's all kind of, there is no level cap. It just becomes ridiculously hard after about level 45. Level 45 is soft cap. So once you get to level 45, everything slows down even more than what it does at level 40. And gives you a lot more time to farm, a lot more time to upgrade, a lot more things to go do. And please remember, it is an Asian grinder at the end of the day, so it is going to take some time. I think I've seen some level 50s running around, you know, and they'll have like freaking 600 item level. So, bubble. Yeah, I've only got item level 375 there roughly. And I'm level 43. But yeah, once you get into your epics, your legendaries go up a long way. Plus enhancing your item levels also goes up a long way as well. A lot more than what I ever thought it would. So yeah, keep that in mind. That yeah, enhancing certainly does increase your item level quite dramatically, but it does cost a lot of money, and the items that you're using to do it with, they are pretty hard to obtain in the game. So yeah. Oh, thank you very much for the follow there. Oh, Lord. I love the name now. You've actually taught me how to say. I can't pronounce anybody's name. You should see me at work. I work in retail, and I am meant to be able to pronounce people's name. I work in one of those jobs. I work in a car industry, so rental car industry at that. All right, so it's quite interesting with all the nationalities I have coming into work, and I can't say their damn names. So, yeah. You die, I die. No, I don't die. Still not one potion used, guys. Yeah, it must seem like I insult a lot of people at my job, but I'm just terrible with names. Lots of DPS, lots of DPS. Come on, more DPS. I like it when things die. There's also some really cool things. Have you been through the... Oh, yay, look at that. He died. Woohoo! Give us a purple. Come on, give us a purple. Oh, there we go. Sharp Sense boots. Just what I needed again. Trading. Trading is an interesting one. The only way you can trade is through the auction house. And she purchases the items from you. That is essentially the only way to be able to trade currently. They removed it for security reasons to stop people, I don't know, lowering the value of the market, I guess. But the market is set price anyway, so you've got a min-max or whatever you want to add in between. So it's not like you get to choose how much it is. It's not a player-driven market. It is literally a set market by the game developer. Also with items, you got to make sure that they are tradable. Some items are locked, or if you equip it, it does become locked to yourself. If it does that, you can of course go to most of the the equipment merchants there, which I've got one just over here. I'm pretty sure it's equipment merchant. No, general goods merchant. Sorry. With your general goods merchant, you can buy, depending on the type of item it is, whether it's rare, epic, or legendary, you can buy the unbind scrolls. So they're so then you can transfer them in between characters or put them on the auction house. All right. And then, of course, as well, what else is there? That is a good question, isn't it? Yeah. But two most important things I'd recommend to any new player. Purchase, or once you start getting through your Mana Awakening, go straight down your skill tree, whichever skill tree you're going to use, get down and get into your increased lifesteal by 3%, all right? Absolute godsend since I've done it, I've got to say. All right, guys, absolutely amazing. That has done amazing stuff for me. And then on top of that, getting 33 skill points, or rune points, sorry, into your fate tree. All right, so that's what everybody works towards, 33 fate rune points. Because this one here, this bad boy, increases your rune points for every color by 9. So I've actually only got 3 points, apart from in support. I've only got 3 points in all the rest of them. I really want more awakening points, because that stuff just increases DPS majorly. It's awesome. All right, and if you find on your items that they're not working for what you want, all right, you can always fairly easily change your first rune slot item, because that's the cheapest one to change, because you only need an item with the first rune slot to be able to change it. So if you look on, if I open this up, that'll be easier. Almost all my first rune slots are yellow runes, because getting, second rune slot on a random drop or random enhancement up is hard, and I wish I had a third, but I've been pretty unlucky with my RNG on it. But anyway, so yeah, get your 33 fate rune points, because it's amazing. And the best way to do that is just look at all your drops, whatever you got drop. If it's got a yellow rune slot on the first one, keep it, put it in your warehouse, and then when you get the item that you want, so there we go, that sharp sense, that's got a yellow, so critical on my runes. So when you upgrade a rune to level 3, so at level 2, it just gives you skill attribute and rune attribute points. At level 3, it gives you a random stat as well. And of course, there's the 8 different random stats that you can get: stamina, vitality, what have we got? Energy, critical hit. There's skill points as well. Acceleration is a really good one I've heard for Gunner, because that's a speed increase. What else is there? That's I think there's a few others. So you just upgrade them to level 3, and then once you get it to level 3, you then select the ones that you want to upgrade from there, with the stats that you want. At level 4, I won't say it's guaranteed, but it does have a very high likelihood at going for a level 4 to actually get there, and you just sacrifice another 3. Yeah, so you just keep upgrading them. Like, do I have any? I think I got a rune selection box here somewhere. There we go. So I want to grab this fate one. Oh, sorry, awakening one. Let's see what we get on. We probably won't get anything on that. Oh, we got acceleration on that one, which I won't want, but I will combine it together when I get a rune that I actually want. So like skill point. Skill points is always good. I always find skill points really good. When you go to upgrade it to level 4 runes as well, from a level 4 to a level 5. At level 5, you get a second line of stats added on. So I've got critical hit and max stamina on that one. And then on this one, I've got critical hit and maximum energy. Those were my first 2 that I did. And I didn't realize that what you add as your second rune is the stat that it gets. So when I increase any others to level 5 now, if it's got critical hit, I'll try to add skill points, because like if I put it in here, even if I don't upgrade this, I've got my maxed out one here, and that's got 7 critical hit versus my 4 critical hit, and that only had like 250 I think stamina when I first started, and that's got 8 energy. So if we upgrade that, it'll give me 10, it'll give me 14, it'll give me 16 energy if that's what happens. So it takes a lot to upgrade them, by the way. That stuff, it gets really ridiculous. And then you get transcendent runestones as well, and there's different levels of transcendent runestones. So these are all whites, there's epics, and then there's legendaries as well in your transcendent runestones. With transcendent runestones, you've got to have 2 of the same type of runestone. So I could actually upgrade This one, if I wanted to, which I don't because I don't care about threat decrease, to upgrade them, where I can't use, you know, this one to go to that one. And then on top of that, then you've got tolerance rune stones. Now, tolerance rune stones are used for transcendent dungeons. Okay, and in your transcendent dungeons, which your first one opens up at level 38. All right, and I think you got to have an item level of like 300 there. You've got to have your first windy transcendent. Man, I've been playing this since a couple of closed betas, so there is quite a few things to learn in it. I appreciate it. And the first portion of the game goes really quick. You know, I only play, you know, kind of maybe 2 to 4 hours each day. I'm not like some big streamer or anything like that, and I don't have time to play it outside of the game. But yeah, like so you've got 4 transcendent dungeons here, and don't worry about these because you use them in the advanced transcendent dungeons as well, and these reset weekly, I believe. I think. Maybe not. Maybe the advanced ones reset weekly. But yeah, you get whatever you use in the basic ones, you can use in the major ones. And what happens in the transcendent dungeons is they have effects within the dungeons itself. You get put in a series of rooms. So in the first one that you go into, Windy Hall, there's 9 different rooms that you go into. You get like a 3-minute timer in each room to go clear all the things within the room. But there is the effect of the gale wind, and it will freeze you in place in Windy Hall, for instance. In Aftershock, you need an earthquake tolerance one because there's an earthquake and you get stuck there for like 5 or 10 seconds, and that could kill you. It's really annoying, that one, actually. This poison one I'm not looking forward to, because if it's anything like the daily banner ones, the poison area there, if it's not done right, it kills you real quick. So yeah, it's an interesting one. And then we've got Spike. I don't even know. Receive 300 power damage when you damage an enemy. Spike tolerance. I don't know what spike tolerance is, but it doesn't sound good. That's for sure. So, but yeah, always make sure you run out your dungeons. Even if it's just a crap dungeon, just get it done. Try to do the highest level dungeon you can per day. If it's for anything, just get your dungeon conquest badges, just so you can purchase the specific items that you want. And then once you get those specific items, it doesn't really matter if it doesn't have the stats that you want on it to start off with, or the random effect, I should say. If it doesn't have the random effect that you want to start off with, it really doesn't matter, because when you upgrade that to an epic, it'll change its random effect anyway. And worst case scenario, you can generally upgrade those random effect, or change the random effects on items as well. So it's not like you're constantly stuck with the same random effect on some items. Some items, like I think the Knight's equipment, sorry, I know you can change your random effect on that, but some of the things like breakthrough equipment, you'll find some of the breakthrough equipment, you won't be able to change the random stats, the random effects and stuff like that, because of course there's always better random effects on certain ones compared to others. So depending on what your class is, of course. So, yeah. Rings are a level 40 generally item. You'll start obtaining them through a lovely, terrible dungeon. It's actually not that bad. It's more getting to it is a pain in the butt. Because, of course, that is in an RVR area. And to get into it, I've got some lovely keys here. So Sandy Foothills they're called. And Sandy Foothills is where you farm out all your rings and earrings. For the most part, there is other places that you can get them as well. So there is some shops somewhere, and I can't remember which token exchange will give you rings. Not that one. Honor tokens, I think, will give you rings. So if you do PvP and get your honor tokens, you can certainly get rings through there and earrings. And with enhancing of rings and earrings, you need a ring or earring of similar quality to sacrifice to enhance it. And you either increase or decrease. So on earrings and rings, they have basically a good and a bad stat, one that takes from you and one that gives to you. And with enhancement, you can either increase let's say it's got critical effect as the increase, and the decrease, it will remove vitality. You can, well, actually, most of the time let's not say vitality. Let's go with what I've found most of them do, and it removes your accuracy, which is a really big stat that nobody talks about. Accuracy is huge. And it increases your DPS quite dramatically, especially for casters. So it might decrease your accuracy by like 18 points, and if you enhance it, you can reduce that down to 16 points instead, or you could take an extra 5 crit or something like that. So it's a real balancing act to what is best with the rings and earrings, of what you can increase and things like that, and what is best for your class and playstyle. You might have enough accuracy to get through, or whatever it is, with whatever else you do or have in equipment and things like that. But you may also find that something like that, it takes away from it too much. So it's really important to keep an eye on it all. Work out how you can reduce, reuse, recycle. Yeah. Oh man, I do have a couple of guides up on YouTube. If you just search StreamSpell, you'll find me on YouTube. My rune one, look, I did it off the cuff. I will say that I waffle a lot, but when it comes to the runes, there is a lot that goes on, as you've probably worked out as well. I try to work it into something that's like 10 minutes. I just couldn't see myself doing it in 10 minutes and giving it a beneficial guide. So that one's like my longest guide at like 34 minutes. But I love helping out. That's why I stream. You know, I used to be a coach there a few years ago for ice hockey. I don't do that anymore. You know, COVID kind of killed off all the sporting stuff, and I just don't have the time, unfortunately, to focus on a lot of that stuff anymore. So it's easier for me to help people out and hopefully get the right information to them. Let me put it this way, if I wouldn't do it, or if I don't know about it, I don't comment on it. And I definitely don't recommend it. So, am I good at the game? Not really. Do I enjoy it? Hell yeah. Good talking to you too, man. I'll check you out next time, man. And if you need any help with anything, just shoot me a message, jump on my Discord. You know, it's all there to help out. Let's see what we got, guys. Did we get anything good from our box? Where is our box? There it is. Oh, Sharp Edge Magic Gloves. Norm. I need a pair of those, I think. I'll take them for $1. Oh. Oh wow, it's 10:30, guys. Why did it become 10:30? I thought I took a break at like 9:30. That was only like, oh, okay, maybe I was talking for a bit after I came back from my break. Wow. Does anybody else have that issue with this game? Time disappears. I swear it does. It really does. Very dry throat at the moment. It's very warm in my office. I've closed the door because it is 10:30. Everybody's asleep in my house, apart from me. Oh. Oh. Sorry about yawning here, guys. I know it's terrible. I shouldn't do that on stream. As I said earlier, I'm an old man. Alright? Oh, that's an interesting. Can I upgrade this place yet? 470. 30 short. Jeez. We're getting there. 500 housing tokens to upgrade this to the next level. Dreading to see what the next one is. It's going to be crazy ass crap. All right. So what do we got? Sharp sense, magic gloves, movement speed 8, ground targeting skill, critical hit. Let's see what they upgrade to. Oh, we've got 3 helmet pieces. Do I have a helmet? No, I do not. No, I do not, guys. So let's see. So shoes can go in there. Pants. How many pantaloons do I have? 3. 2. I've got one of them. How about gloves? What have we got? Gloves 2, 3. I got 15. I can buy 2 more sets of gloves, right? Let's buy 2 more sets of gloves, guys, and then what we'll do is we'll upgrade our gloves. 2, please. What? Thank you. What that one? Rear critical strike, ground targeting strike, ground targeting skill critical. Gonna get rid of they're really terrible no matter which way you look at it. But we'll take that one just because it's got the better out of the gives us 5, and we want that one. We want that one. That's going to cost 10 grand. Beautiful. Alright, that gives us the 3 that we need to enhance these bad boys. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to upgrade it to +6, didn't I? Okay, there we go. So we're good there too. Right. It's going to give me another 10% crit. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, guys. Yeah. I'll do this, and this may be my last thing for tonight. Oh. Oh, geez. Yeah, it definitely will be, guys. Getting on that tired side of things, unfortunately. But what do you do? Hello, enhancement artisan. Please enhance my gloves to +6. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. And now we want equipment upgrade, because they can't be succeeded. And we are going to upgrade those. Yes, please. Give us something good. Come on. What'd we get? What'd we get? 4 enhancements with a green. Damn. Damn. Oh. See how we go upgrading these bad boys, eh? Really failed on the first one. Best I'm going to get is +6, aren't I? Oh my gosh. Come on. You know you want to. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Did I get another yellow slot in there? No, green. Which means that I need... Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, I say, peoples. Damn it. Oh. Oh. It's unfortunate. So now I need an item, which I probably won't even have in the bank. So off to the marketplace we go. Oh, I'm in a clan! Yay! Woohoo! Look at that. I didn't even realize. When did that happen? Oh, we've even got a clan fortress. Look at that. I'm gonna purchase those for sure. How many treasure map did I get? 1. Hey, look, we'll take the map fragments. Ah, look at that. Woo! Yay! I'm in oblivion. There we go. Okay, so marketplace, that's what I was after, wasn't it? So you're going to match it up with an item of the same type. So we're going to be after a pair of gloves, and we're going to advance search that for a yellow rune slot. We just want something cheap. And we're going to go advance, an item type, we want gloves. There we go. 9 grand will do. Thank you very much. $75%. see how we go. Oh yeah. Thank you. Done. Ah, that's what I wanted. Because that had sucked otherwise. What have we got? There's no real purple slots, is there? Okay, me. 21 is the next. Oh, well. Hey, look, we've got our 33 back. That's all that matters. Isn't that funny? It's up only +1 on my gloves, but I'm up like 7. My accuracy is sucky, but what do you do, right guys? What do you do? Take good with the bad. Take the good with the bad. I'll look at that tomorrow. Hey, I just want to say thank you for everybody jumping on tonight. It's been much appreciated. I'll see you guys next stream.